Challenges in the stability studies of pharmaceuticals, the topic of the current video. And in this topic, we will see the important challenges and how to overcome for the stability studies of pharmaceutical formulations. Let's start with the introduction to the stability studies. These are the studies performed to understand and assess the quality of the pharmaceutical products, and the aim of these studies is to have understanding and to demonstrate the ability of the formulation or product to stay or to maintain its intended quality, safety and efficacy over the time period. Stability studies assess the pharmaceutical product's ability to maintain its intended quality, safety and efficacy over the time under different environmental conditions. The stability studies and stability data is crucial for determining the expiry dates, understanding the storage conditions, regulatory approvals, and to select the best packagings. There are some challenges in the stability studies, and those are related to different environmental conditions, long-term testing requirements, and many others. Coming to the key challenges, environmental conditions. Environmental conditions affect the stability of the pharmaceutical product, and environmental condition parameters are temperature, humidity, light exposure. Varying storage conditions may affect the product stability adversely. There may be fluctuation in the room temperature, fluctuation in the humidity and light. So these conditions affect the stability of the pharmaceutical product. Many of the times the storage conditions of stability study may not accurately represent the real world use storage conditions. Then second is long-term testing requirements. Long duration of studies is difficult, and long duration of studies is time consuming. Long duration like study with storage up to several years to understand the full shelf life is difficult and is a time consuming process. Prolonged testing is resource intensive, requiring a large volume of product and continuous monitoring. Analytical method limitations. Sensitivity of the analytical methods, like accurate measurement of degradation product at low concentration, may become difficult for many of the formulations. Precision and reproducibility of the analytical methods may have issues in different laboratories or across testing methods. Complexity of degradation pathways. Many of the times, degradation pathways are unknown. Degradation pathways are difficult to study. So, multiple degradation pathways may be there, like hydrolysis, oxidation. These can complicate the understanding of stability. Different degradation products may form depending upon the storage conditions. Formulation and packaging issues. Impact of formulation. Different excipient and drug forms like tablet capsules, injections, syrups, liquid orals may degrade differently. Formulation changes could impact stability and thus necessitating the more stability studies. Packaging materials are also important and challenges are there for packaging materials as well. Container closure systems may interact with the drug or fail to protect it from the environmental factors like moisture, air, and oxygen. Light sensitive drugs may require proper opaque packing to prevent degradation. So packaging materials play a great role, and these are need to be understood and studied with long-term testing conditions. Regulatory requirements and guidelines. So complex regulatory requirements are there. Then accelerated stability studies there, which make some challenges. Complex regulatory guidelines. Different countries like FDA, EMA, ICH may have varying stability testing requirements. Sometimes some countries have different stability requirements. So it is very important to have global approach for the stability studies and which is challenging. These guidelines often involve or evolve, creating the challenges which are difficult to proceed. Then data submission may not be consistent for many of the products. These guidelines are also requiring the stressful condition testing, like testing in the high heat or humidity to predict long-term stability, ensuring that accelerated test results correlate to real-world stability, and that is difficult. Microbial contamination may be there, and due to which there is a big challenge in stability studies. Contamination risk. Microbial growth can affect the stability of many of the liquid formulations, sterile formulations, leading to degradation or loss of efficacy. Testing methods. Testing must account for risk of contamination in various environments. Testing challenges for biologics. So biologics is the formulation type which is much more challenging for the microbial contamination during stability studies. For biologics like vaccines, proteins, microbial contamination is more difficult to control and require specialized storage and testing conditions. Excipient interactions. Many of the times, excipients are not compatible with the drugs. So, interaction between the drug and excipients may lead to drug degradation. Some excipients may accelerate the degradation or react with the drug, altering its stability. Stability test must account for different excipient combinations used in formulations. Real world stability variations. It is one of the most important point to understand. Variation in handling and storage. Stability may vary depending upon how the drugs are handled by the patients, pharmacists, and the healthcare providers. Uncontrolled environmental factors like transport conditions, temperature fluctuation during shipping may influence the stability. Market variability is another real world stability variation. Drugs may face different conditions in the market requiring stability data to cover different and diverse climate conditions and the climate regions. These are the most important and key challenges in the stability studies. Now we will see some of the ways to overcome the stability study challenges. So first is improving analytical techniques. Second is developing robust formulation and the robust process. Third is simulating real world conditions. Analytical techniques which are advanced with advanced sensitivity for detection like chromatography, spectroscopy can provide more accurate data on degradation. Developing robust formulations using stable excipients and proper packaging designs can enhance product stability. Continuous optimization of formulation based on the stability testing is must. Then simulating real world conditions to overcome the stability study challenges is very crucial. Testing under conditions that better represent the patient use, that may be in use stability, real world storage conditions like varying temperatures, different handling, different packagings. Then also another important point here is to note that the proper labeling of the products should be done so that the manufacturer of the medicine, manufacturer of the pharmaceutical product can give clear instruction to the end user regarding storage, regarding the use of the product to have better stability. In conclusion, Stability studies are essential for ensuring the safety and efficacy of the pharmaceutical products, and these are important to have regulatory compliance. And overcoming challenges requires advanced analytical methods, robust formulations, robust processes, and adaptation to the regulatory requirements. Addressing these challenges can improve the quality of the pharmaceutical products and can have good impact and benefit to the public health. Making the stable pharmaceutical products is must to protect the health of the public. These are some of the challenges and their way to overcome for the stability studies of pharmaceuticals. I hope this video will help you to understand regarding the challenges and the best practices. Thank you for watching the video.